This Yahoo answer was sent in by Ira Ray.
Are you Ira?
Who wants to know? Ira, welcome back, my friend. It's by Yahoo Answers user Books, where the magic happens.
Done. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Books, where the magic happens, asks, how often should catchphrases be used? Just like people in real life, characters often have catchphrases or things uttered often.
Just like people in real life.
Just like those real people. So the question is, how much is too much? How many times do you think is just the right amount?
Well, the trick is that it's per hour, but you could use them all up right at the top of the hour and then have to wait like another 55 minutes so you get to say like, them some sweet pants, bro. Right? And then you got to, like, you could say that like 10 times.
Is it always pants, though?
Oh, that's a good call. I mean, I guess, well, then it comes into, can you vary the article of clothing and count that as varying the catchphrase?
I don't know why it has to always be clothing.
Sweet sock suspenders, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet merkin, bro.
I don't know why you'd be looking at that on your bro.
Well, maybe he was self-conscious about it. He didn't know if it was a good merkin or not.
Maybe you're at a merkin
Does
party.
this look natural? Does this look natural? You're like, that's a pretty sweet merkin, bro.
Do you know, first of all, like, I guess we have catchphrases, like, for the show? Kiss your dad square in the lips, I guess, is a catchphrase, but we only do that once per hour, which I guess is not so bad.
No, I guess that's fine. I mean, it's more of a sign-off than a catchphrase. I mean, Griffin, when you were establishing "Oops, I Eated all the potato chips,"
I really, I did not get that
for
one
your series,
due diligence.
Lil Griffy.
Yeah.
But during the run of the sitcom, during the sitcom run of Lil Griffy,
sure,
or was it Lil Griffin?
So, is that Lil Griffy? The issue was the censors were like really hesitant to have a show where a child ate potato chips. Ate all the potato chips. Eated all the potato chips multiple times per episode. Like, it didn't really paint a healthy picture of Lil Griffy's dietary habits, and they were afraid that like kids at home would see that and just like go grab up all the Cheetos that they had on the shelf, and just let them introduce themselves. The names are diabetic because they eated all the potato chips 4 times over.
During the, you can tell if you're watching late series or early Lil Griffy, because he'll say, "Oops, I eated all of the like quinoa."
Yeah.
In the house.
Oops, I eated a reasonable amount of potato chips and balanced it out with some fruits and vegetables.
Right.
Jump the shark, actually.
There is not, I don't think, a reasonable amount of potato chips.
I think I do think that catchphrases are sort of a lost art on television. I mean, like the last great catchphrase I can remember is like the work of Steve. Well, I would say the work of Steve Urkel. I think it comes a little after the Firehouse heydays. But did I do that?
Friends was pretty heavily catchphrase, like "How you doing?" And
there were some good catchphrases there. That's true.
Oh, fucking How I Met Your Mother is like everything that Neil Patrick Harris says is like catchphrase.
That's true.
I guess it's still like alive and kicking. I just don't know people who do that shit in real life because it would make them like.
Think in your lives. Do you guys actually know anybody that literally has like catchphrases?
Well, the thing is like there's such a huge difference between having a quote catchphrase and having certain patterns of speech that you tend to repeat. You know what I mean? Right. I think as soon as you identify something like this is going to be my catchphrase, you're on like the fast track to douche down, because like you shouldn't actively make the decision. But if you're a guy who just says like, Coolio a lot, and that's just a natural thing that you do.
It's also very situational. Like I have a circle of friends here in Austin that we bandy about terms like day rage and crush sesh and things like that. But we never like. There's not like a thing that anybody says every time they enter a fucking room, because that would be the weirdest.
Yeah,
I think it would be awesome.
If you hear me, Jay's in town.
Yeah.
I've tried that get that one going.
Chaboy! Every time you're in a room. Chaboy! Oh, hey.
I think it would be really awesome if, like, when you turned 12, kind of like in The Giver, everyone was assigned a catchphrase. And like, it came to you with your social security number, and you were legally required to use it every time you entered a room.
Sure. And then it would be like when Lil Griffy dies, then The Giver would receive oops, I eaten all the potato chips, and then would just like store those memories. It's a very heavy burden, though. We have to.
Well, because you would have to think though that some people's catchphrases would be really like pertinent and be like, "Holla at me," right? But then some people would just be like, have to walk in and be like, "I'd like a raise," and it's like, man, that doesn't work.
Apples, like,
yeah,
man, that's not great.
Well, gentlemen, we've been trying to solve the case of the Ripper for 3 years now. We believe we finally have a break in the case. According to all eyewitnesses, he says later turd burglars every time he leaves the scene of a crime. So it should be
Let's
pretty
check
check with the catchphrase office.
Let's check the index. Oh, it's Steve Harvey. It was Steve Harvey this whole fucking time? Yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew? I didn't even think he was alive, but that's like his whole thing. That's how he opens up every episode of Harvey. What's his show? Family Feud. Family Feud was the answer.
He's got a lot of catchphrases.
He does.
Last time I was in New York, I took a cab to JFK. It took me like an hour from the hotel, and my cab driver listened to Steve Harvey the whole time, and I listened to it too, and I laughed at it. It made me feel pretty hip.
Pretty now.